You are watching lesson number 8, Doodly Basics, where I teach you my secret shortcuts. Also, feel free to pause or rewind this video if you need more time to execute a command. Don't get in a hurry. If you do, you open yourself up to making costly mistakes. Slow down and learn things at a steady pace. There's no need to rush the learning process. When it comes to learning how to use the Doodly software, a slow and steady pace will serve you best. So, take your time. Okay guys, I need you to buckle up and pay attention. We're entering into the part of the Doodly app that directly affects how your video will look in the end. Everything you do from this point on will have a direct effect on how your finished video appears before your viewers. Now, although these are Doodly basics, there's nothing basic about them. With a single click of a button, you can alter your entire video. We're going to start over here in this right hand corner and work our way around all the remaining features within the Doodly app. At the very top here, we have what is called actions. Your actions consist of the save button, the preview button, and the export button. If you click this drop down arrow under the save button, you will see that you have the option to use the save as feature as well. You will use these buttons to save your work. Now, my advice to all of you is to get used to clicking this button. It's the only way to ensure that the latest edits to your work get saved and is made available to you for future use. If you don't save your work, then everything you just spent time doing will be lost. Now, there is an additional feature that is part of Doodly Basics that's not shown here. There is a way to have Doodly automatically save your work every 60 seconds. I'm going to show you how to do that in just a moment, but for now, I want you to click the save button after each change or edit that you make. You'll know that your work has been saved when the save button goes from being a bright green color to a gray one. My advice to you is to click save every time you see that this button is green. It would be a shame to lose your edits because you failed to do so. As of now, my save button is gray. I'm going to click this text box and I'm going to make a change so that you can see what I mean when I say that the save button turns green every time you edit something. I'll just add an exclamation point to the end of this text. I'm going to double click on it. I'm going to add an exclamation point. I'm going to click done, and there. As you can see, the save button has turned green. That means that I have made some edits that have not yet been saved. So I'm going to go ahead and click the save button, and voila, it's gray again. Hi everybody, Kellyanne here. Now you can watch each of these videos at videocaboose.com, where they are neatly organized for you into one continuous tutorial, and that makes it super easy for you to pick up where you left off. If you still need to purchase the Doodly software, I placed the link down in the description box. Click on it. All of my videos are free to share on social media channels by clicking the share button. And oh yeah, don't forget to click the subscribe button. Alright, let's get back to work. Okay, now I'm gonna click on this down arrow, and when I do, it'll give me access to the Save As button. Now, when you click the Save As button, a pop-up will appear and you are given the option to save a duplicate copy of your work. This is a feature that I use often. Let me tell you why. When I am creating videos, they are a work in progress. I don't always know what elements I'm gonna like the most. This video that we have been working on only has one scene. However, if I am creating a 2-minute video for a client, I might have upwards of 10 or more scenes. Oftentimes, I will create different versions of several scenes of the same video before deciding which version I like best. Well, the best way for me to accomplish this is to duplicate the video. I will simply keep the original title and replace the word copy with the scene that I am modifying. Let me show you what I mean. You might be familiar with this video. I have it published on videocaboose.com's homepage. It's this video right here. Now, it's also a little over 8 minutes long, and it has a whopping 38 scenes. If you haven't seen it, you can watch it on my homepage. Needless to say, I made many changes to this video before settling on the final version. Now, I must admit that this particular video was a labor of love. I mean, let's face it, it's the feature video for everything that I do here at Video Caboose. Now, the scene that you are looking at right now is scene number 18, and it had many edits. Some I liked more than others. Well, instead of making changes to my original scene, I came up here, I clicked on the down arrow of the save button, I clicked on save as, and I replaced the word copy with the words scene 18, and then I clicked save. If you look up here at the title, you can see that I am now making changes to what I have labeled Scene 18. If you click on this My Videos link, you can see that there is the original version as well as the Scene 18 version of the same video. Now, this allows me to make modifications to a video without losing my original version. Also, if I make changes and I don't like them, instead of having to remember how to put everything back like it was, all I have to do is delete the duplicated video. And if I happen to prefer the changes that I made, all I have to do is delete the original version and make this video my new original. One word of caution: do not collect too many versions of the same video, because you will never be able to keep up with which one that you prefer. The best rule of thumb is to immediately compare version 1 with version 2 and keep the file that you like the most and delete the other one. This method works best because when you come back at a later date, there's no guarantee that you're going to remember what you were thinking. And now you have to spend valuable time overthinking your modifications in order to figure out everything that you was trying to do. Now, I am in no way telling you that this is the only reason to use the Save As button. I'm simply giving you one of the main reasons for me using it. You are free to use it for whatever reason you deem necessary, or you don't have to use it at all. I'm just giving you a suggestion and not a rule. Now, remember I told you that part of Doodly Basics was a feature which allowed the Doodly app to automatically save your work every 60 seconds? Well, let me show you how to set that up. If you come down here to the lower left corner of the screen, there is a plus sign. Now, this plus sign has some very important features hiding behind it. It's officially known as your settings button, because when you click on it, you are taken to a screen where you can select all of your default settings for your video. Now, I want you to come down here and click on this settings button. When you do, you are taken to a screen that we will discuss in a future lesson, so don't mind any of this just yet. What you want to do is you want to come to the very bottom of the screen and see right here where it says Enable Auto Save. Save video automatically every minute. I want you to click this box to put a check mark in it. And then I want you to click the green Apply button. When you do that, the Doodly app will automatically save your video every 60 seconds. And that is priceless because it takes the burden off of you to remember to hit the save button. Now, I don't know about you, but when I'm creating videos, it can become very intense and my focus is on the scenes that I am working on, not when was the last time that I clicked the save button. So when you are ready to power forward, head on over to lesson number 9 and I'll see you there.